Hello, this is Joe. Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's December 22nd. We are beyond winter solstice. The days should be getting longer in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's a few days before Christmas. And a couple days ago, I received several packages in the mail. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to do a Christmas 2024 issue of Mail Time. Mail call! Well, this first envelope comes from a viewer of this channel who we have been in conversation with. So he goes by the name of Dad Type 2. If you ever see that person commenting my channel, that's who he is. And he sent me this envelope here. It is the Olympia SM1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 Typewriter Repair Bible. So these are offered to us by our friend Ted Monk, who runs the Typewriter Database channel. He republishes this service literature, and there's various books for different typewriters, and I have a few of them already, but I didn't have the Olympia SM series repair Bible. I do have an SM9, which is not really covered in this book, but I have an SM3. Technically, my wife has the SM3, but she lets me use it occasionally. Dad Type 2 had bought an extra one of these, and he thought it would be nice to let me have one, and I really appreciate that. So he types a 2-page letter on a Royal Aristocrat special, and he talks a little bit about the Aristocrat itself. He says it looks like a saber. I think another name they had was a safari, but it had some tiny differences, not a lot. So it's a robin's egg blue on the body and dust cover. That's a nice thing. And so he talks about how he got the typewriter that he's typing this on. So the typewriter repair manual, and it was such a great thing that he offered that. I really appreciate it. And then he also gave a Christmas card, which is actually hanging up on our living room. Dad Type 2, I really appreciate it. And also he did a little signature thing down here, thanking me for all the stuff I've done on my YouTube channel for the typewriter community. Well, I appreciate it, and you know, this is actually going to come in handy if I have to do any work additionally on my wife's SM3. This will definitely come in handy, and I have a whole stack of typewriter repair Bibles up there, which you probably can't see, but I use them quite a bit. I have gotten a lot of use, especially out of the Smith Corona 5 series floating shift Bible. I've really successfully been able to fix some difficult escapement issues just by going through the factory procedure for setting up the escapement on a 5 series Smith Corona. So if you have any of those machines that you're having problems with, I really recommend go to the Typewriter Database channel and look for the Typewriter Repair Bible link. And you can either buy a electronic version or you can buy one of these coil-bound lay flat manuals that's super cool for using on your repair bench, referencing the manual as you work on your typewriter if that's what you want to do. All right, thank you very much. Hello there, folks. If you like this kind of programming, consider tuning in every day at 4 p.m. right after Howdy Doody. So this showed up on my doorstep last week, and it comes from Oklahoma, and I didn't know who that was, actually. So there is a card in it, a nice Christmassy card. Very cool. And his name is Samuel, and he typed me a nice little short letter. I hope this letter finds you and your family in good health. I just wanted to tell you that I'm enjoying your YouTube channel. Keep up the good work. I hope we can be type pals. Yes, indeed. I hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas, and may your days be merry and bright. All the best, Samuel. Well, I really appreciate it, Samuel. So let's see what's in the box. So the first thing that I noticed when I was opening up the box, my wife was with me, and we have these two little Frenchy bulldogs. And we are in the habit these days of, this is kind of silly, we save these plastic shopping bags and then we use them to pick up the dog poop, right? So we have a little basket of these that we keep in the garage. Anyways, so I thought Samuel sent me More dog pooping bags. How nice. Look at this. I have all of these. Okay, that's not what the main thing is, but I thought it was funny. Okay, this is office supply junky stuff, okay? So let's start. A Pentel RSVP 0.7 millimeter ballpoint pen. I don't believe I've used one of these. I'm interested in trying it out. Very cool. And there's it has 2 pens in this pack. So I am always on the hunt for trying out new pens. Pentel is a really good brand. So, okay, that's great. Now, oh yes, that's not the only pen in here. So what we have here, this is the True Red brand, which I believe is like Staples, the office supply store, maybe their house brand, or it's related to it. These are rollerball pens, 0.5 millimeters, and they're black colored, and there's 3 of them. It has a nice metal clip. There is an ink reservoir level indicator apparently on them, so I really look forward to trying those out. I always like these kind of rollerball pens for certain applications, but wait, there's more. Sharpie S-Gel pens, and these are in 3 different colors, blue, red, and black, and they're 0.7 millimeters, which is my perfect size. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to these. I have not tried the S-Gel pens, so really looking forward to this. Well, that's great. Fantastic. And there's 2 blacks, a red, and a blue. So, plenty of pens, but wait, there's more in here. Oh yes, so a notebook. This is the Stellar brand. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so this has like a little plastic divider sheet at the very beginning with a plastic pouch that you can put papers in, which is really cool. And then this is like a college ruled paper, and each sheet is detachable, so you can remove the sheets. And it's a nice size, actually. What is it, about 4 by 6 inches, maybe 4.5 by 6 or something like that. And there is 2 of these notebooks. Well, you know what? This is going to come in real handy because I've been using a lot of makeshift notebooks around here, around the office, but this size right here is really interesting to me because it's small, bigger than a pocket notebook, smaller than, you know, a larger notebook, obviously. Okay. So now we have, this is Pen Gear. And this is a little cahier, basically. It's a cahier kind of notebook with a brown paper cover. And it's perforated sheets. The last 15 sheets are detachable. It's a heavyweight paper. There's 30 sheets to it, college ruled. So these are the kind that come in other brands, the same size that come in other brands. These are really handy. I like these. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. All right, so now the next thing is I have some college ruled filler paper that is 5.5 by 8.5 inches, which is like 140 by 216 millimeters, 3 holes. So this is I believe it's the same size hole pattern as the A5 3-ring binder that I have. I think that'll fit it. Very good. Okay, then we have a set of clear divider sheets that are punched for one of those, it looks like maybe like a Franklin Covey type of day planner kind of format of rings. But it'll also work in a 3-ring binder. I think it works in the same size as this, the A5, I believe. Here, let's go get that binder and see. Okay, that binder. And yes, the paper works in it, and these clear dividers will work in it fine. So I have this little binder, and these are going to work great for that. So that is fantastic. But wait, we're not done yet. And this is probably, we have 2 other things here. This is probably one of the reasons why it's rather heavy. So this is Geographics brand 100 sheets of letterhead paper. This is 90 grams per square meter paper. It's marbled, which I've never used this brand of. So I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be nice for typewriters because it does have a marbling color, kind of little pattern on it. Maybe you can see it better here. But It doesn't look like it's dark enough to interfere with typewritten text. So really looking forward to that, using it. I'm always in the market for new papers. Ah, yes, okay. And a True Red brand starter journal. So this has lined journal pages with a kind of a to-do list or a little daily planner column on the right-hand side. It's hardbound. It has a little loop for a pen to attach a pen or pencil to. It has a little front cover pocket. It has to-do lists on each page. Peel off archival sticker. Samuel, I really thank you for this assortment of office supply junky accessories, which I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of. So one of the rituals that we go through toward the end of the year is planning on our calendar for the next year. And I like to have a physical paper calendar. I got phone, tablets, computer with digital calendaring systems, but I really like a paper calendar to just glance at and to write in. It makes it real flexible. I think the calendar I was using last year, well, for this year, was from an insurance company, just one of those freebie calendars. But I did have a calendar, a typewriter calendar that I made probably 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know how long it's been. But I needed to put new calendar pages in it because it was for the wrong year. So I discovered that on my MacBook, I could just go into the calendar app and select a date range and tell it to print. And it printed me 12 pages, 12 months worth of calendars. So I just taped those into the calendar that I'd already made a few years ago. And so it's nice having a paper calendar. Yeah, I use my phone for scheduling things, but I like to have it in a paper format as well. So anyways, all that to say that I appreciate both the Typewriter Repair Bible, Olympia SM Typewriter Repair Bible from Dad Type 2, and all of these office supply goodies from Samuel. I really appreciate it. And so I wish you guys the very best in what's remainder of this holiday season and into next year. I wish you the very best to be creative and do what your heart desires to do as far as expressing yourself. And that's always kind of what we've been up to here on this channel, is trying to enable you to express yourself through these simple tools that I like to play with. And as always, stay creative and have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye for now.